Yes, kung may reason kung bakit ka nag-accept ng orders, meron ding napakahalagang 10 reasons kung bakit hindi mo dapat tanggapin ang order na yan. Skill level. Siyempre, sa home baker, hindi naman tayo agad magaling na magaling. Meron tayong step-by-step process kung paano tayo gumagaling, natututo, nag-i-improve. Kung sa tingin mo, hindi pa yan abot ng iyong current skill level, no ka na muna. Baka hindi mo magawa ng maayos, tapos ma-disappoint si customer. Number 2, time constraint. Ang baker nagipit, sa rush kumakapit. Pero syempre, may limit pa rin yan. Halimbawa, meron ka ng 3 rush orders, tama na. So kung talagang hindi mo na kaya, no ka na lang muna. Number 3, limited resources. Halimbawa, may nag-order sa'yo 200 cakes, kaso specific yung topper, kailangan mo pang i-order, tapos medyo hindi ka sure kung makaka-order ka. Kaysa hindi mo ma-deliver on time dahil hindi ka naka-order, hindi ka nakahanap ng required na topper kasi nga, wala ka naman nun on stock. Hahanapin mo pa. Unless you have a lot of time, no ka na lang muna. Or, special diets. May mga cakes kasi na nangangailangan na specific na recipe kasi meron silang the client has allergies or nakakito or hindi ka sure kung basta specific yung kailangan nilang cake. Low fat, sugar free, walang ganito, walang ganyan kasi allergic sila. It's very important na kung hindi mo alam ang recipe para sa ganyang cakes, say no because you can possibly harm somebody. Number 5. Budget constraints. Budget not on your end but the client's budget. Minsan kasi yung expectation ng mga clients is talagang malayo dun sa katotohanan o sa realidad ng mga presyo ng cake. Gusto nila ng 3-tiered fondant cake, all edible, tas ang budget nila 500. There's no reason for you to accept that kahit nakakilala mo pa yan, kahit nangangako pa sila na ipapromote ka, kung hindi kakikita ano ang purpose ng order na yan. Unless it's your mom, then say no. Ethical considerations. Number 6. Halimbawa, hindi ka naman talaga comfortable gumawa ng mga ano ba tawag sa cake na yun? Yung mga pang bridal shower. Alam mo na yun, yung may mga tepek. Mga ganyan. Hindi mo kailangan tanggapin yan. You know, if it goes against your values, you don't have to. Halimbawa, gusto nila yung cake na tungkol sa sugal, talaga namang against ka sa sugal. Oh, bakit mo kailangan tanggapin? Marami pa dyang darating na orders. You don't have to. Yung mga cake na masama sa loob mo habang ginagawa mo, i-no mo na lang yan. Overbooked or burnt out. 7. Alam nyo, it's so good to earn money, but it's not good if you have gone beyond your capacity, tapos pagod ka na, yung artistic juices mo, tuyot na, tigang na, mag-no ka na. Kasi hindi mo na mabibigay yung 100% mo and your clients deserve 100% of your talent and skill. 8. Field of specialization or focus. Now, if you're a baker that really focuses on soft icing like whipped cream, buttercream, boiled icing, or meringue, and other icings that you pipe. And then here comes a customer that wants fondant. You've never tried it, you've never studied how to make it, and you're not sure if you can do it. Just say no, because this can be your downfall. Number 9. Ito para sa akin is very important. If it's a shady deal, no ka na lang. Ano yung shady deal? Sasabihin sa'yo ni customer, provide ka namin ng ingredients, tapos i-bake mo na lang siya, tapos kami na pick up at i-deliver namin sa catering. Just say no. If you're not comfortable with using other ingredients than the one that you use, say no. Pangalawa, about this topic, Be careful. If you're not sure about the quality of the ingredients that the client will provide and you're like a third-party provider, just say. And number 10, and for me, this is most important. Difficult clients. Kung yung kliyente mo mahirap kausap, magulo, hindi kayo magkaintindihan sa presyo kasi marami siyang hanash, gusto niyang palitan yung recipe mo, gawin mong lagyan mo ng ganito, lagyan mo ng ganyan, or sinabi mo na nga may delivery fee, kinukulit ka pa niya na wag na lang, libre na lang, or papapick up niya sa motor, or a customer that changes their minds like 3 times during the conversation. Gusto ko pula na may ganito. Ay, hindi, gawin mo na lang palang green, tapos gawin mong 3 tiers. No. Gawin mo na lang single tier, tapos blue, tapos Elsa. Kapag ganyan ang customer ninyo, be very, very careful. Kasi, usually, pag mag-order yan, they have a specific design. Meron silang alam na disenyo or style or theme ng cake na papagawa sa'yo. So, kung parang hindi siya sure, red flag yan. So, yung mga customers na mas magaling pa sa'yo mag-compute ng cost, tas ito na lang daw ang babayaran nila sa cake kasi ito lang naman dapat. So, yun. Yun ang ating 10 reasons why you should decline a cake order. Home Baker Edition. Baka naman meron ka pang maidadagdag. Comment mo na yan sa baba. At ito po ang inyong pambansang ante na nagsasabing, huwag ipilit, baka pumait. Mabuhay!